Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, and allow me to ride on the established protocols. Your Excellency, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you here to the official opening of the CBK Police Housing Complex. This project is the result of a great collaboration between the National Police Service and the Central Bank of Kenya. The complex will be the home to police officers seconded to the Central Bank of Kenya who help to secure our premises and keep the CBK safe. The complex, which is a few minutes walk from the CBK head office in the city center, now helps to bring together our officers to one housing location instead of the scattered locations they have been occupying. Your Excellency, you have noticed that the complex is not just about housing. It also contains different amenities for the officers and their families, enabling them to entertain and educate themselves as well as keep fit, all within this one location. On behalf of the Central Bank of Kenya, I wish to register my appreciation for the cooperation that we have received from all sections of government in order to bring this project to fruition. Your Excellency, while I still have the floor, and so that it doesn't appear that the Central Bank only does housing, let me just state briefly the mandate of the Central Bank. Your Excellency, we have two key primary constitutional mandates. The first one is to formulate and implement monetary policy in a way that contains inflationary pressures. And the second mandate, Your Excellency, is the stability of the financial system. Last week, Your Excellency, the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics published the inflation data for May. And inflation was 3.8%, and this was actually a decline from 4.1% the month before. And as you know, Your Excellency, we started off with inflation at 9.6 in October of 2022, and now it has come to 3.8. Your Excellency, we do target inflation. We normally target about 5%, plus or minus 2.5 on either side. So the 3.8% is actually below the target. And Your Excellency, we expect that to continue. Your Excellency, also the exchange rate. Exchange rate is very important in terms of moderating inflationary pressures. And Your Excellency, for the last, actually more than 1 year, we've had a stable exchange rate around I want to mention 129.2 because I know you know that number very well, 129.2. So it has been around there, Your Excellency. And the reason for that is actually because the economy, at least on the external side, it has performed. Exports have grown. Remittances are growing very strongly. Tourism has also grown. And of course, having lower oil prices has also helped. And in addition, Your Excellency, to that stability of the exchange rate, the level of international reserves that the central bank has been able to build. At the beginning of last year, Your Excellency, we had $6.5 billion. As of now, it is now 10.3 billion. We have never achieved such a level, Your Excellency. So quickly, Your Excellency, on the issue of interest rates, we have been easing monetary policy since August of last year, and we've seen the interest rate on treasury bills and bonds decline significantly, almost by 50%. There was a time T-bill rates were around 17%. Now the 91-day T-bill is 8.3%. So, and I'm sure Chris, the PS Treasury, is very happy about that because it has reduced the cost of debt servicing, Your Excellency. We are continuing to discuss with the commercial banks. At the end of the day, lending rates to the private sector has to come down. They've come down from 17.2 to around now 15.6 now. But we will continue to engage the banks to see whether further reductions so as to stimulate the economy. And then finally, Your Excellency, on the financial sector, the second mandate of the central bank, the financial sector is quite resilient. and very stable. It has adequate capital, and also there's a lot of liquidity in the system. And I think by easing the monetary policy and also buying the foreign exchange, that has injected liquidity into the financial sector. And additionally, Your Excellency, the recent increase in the capital adequacy, capital requirement for banks from 1 billion to 10 billion, I believe that will also strengthen the financial sector and increase competition between the banks and have a reduction in interest rates in a sustainable way. So, Your Excellency,